its place. It lets me not put on a dress, nor wrap my scarf around me. I put no paint upon my eyes. I'm even not anointed with perfume.
The Egyptian woman was well loved and respected by her family. Although her spouse was the head of the house, she was indeed responsible for running the household.
They certainly controlled the hearth and the home, of course. They also controlled fields in many, many instances. The agricultural situation in Egypt, because the most important agricultural deities at first were women, Aset or Isis being the best example. We know that women had legal rights, independent legal rights. We know that children in ancient Egypt derived their names and therefore their legitimacy through their mothers and through the maternal line, and therefore took their names from their mothers, as we said.
An ancient elder left a record of sound advice for young Egyptian husbands. He wrote, "Do not control your wife in her house when you know she is efficient. Don't say to her, 'Where is it? Get it,' when she has put it in the right place. Let your eye observe in silence. Then you recognize her skill. It is joy when your hand is with her. If a man desists from strife at home, he will not encounter its beginning. Every man who founds a household should hold back the hasty heart. Do not go after another woman. Let her not steal your heart." Thousands of paintings depict interesting scenes of Egyptian family life. They show husbands, wives, and children eating, hunting, fishing, enjoying music, and traveling along the Nile together. Family stability seems to have prevailed throughout the long history of this nation. Sexual discrimination in employment appears to have been unknown in Egypt. Alongside men and with others of their gender, women ground corn, brewed beer, and baked bread. Women dominated certain professions. For example, most of the dancers, acrobats, and musicians were female. Women also held high positions in commerce and industry. This was especially true in the manufacturing of state textiles and perfume. Egyptians loved banquets and parties where married couples often socialized. Here is a typical dinner party at which women playing drums and flutes entertained their guests. The Egyptian pharaoh governed the nation on the basis of mayat, a divine concept of law and justice. Under this system, women enjoyed equal status and civil rights with men. Women independently executed wills, witnessed documents, inherited, bought, administered and sold property, adopted children, and filed lawsuits. Scholars have traditionally held that Western law and jurisprudence had their origin in ancient Greece. This view is now open to debate. As an attorney, I was very interested in the ancient Egyptian legal system. I was especially surprised to learn of the will of Lady Nanakte. As a result of that, I decided to engage in research on the will on my own.
Attorney Clegg, your trial has been continued over till tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.